So, but you know, being an entrepreneur is all about experimenting and recovering from bad experiments really quickly. So,
pivoting. It's a great word.
yeah.
I started to present this great idea. I totally screwed up. No, I'm not starting another, but I pivoted.
Right. And some of them look like they're pirouette. You know, we had an entrepreneur who won a very large customer. When we asked the customer for feedback as part of the diligence, the customer was like, "Oh, you know," he's like, "We never forgot this guy." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, he came into the meeting. He had told us all this stuff, like what he could do, and you know, and he was so persistent. And so he comes into the meeting and he has ratty shoes. This is like very specific, ratty shoes." And this pinched-looking backpack, and we're like, oh man, this is going to be a waste of time. And the entrepreneur sets up the computer and is like, you know what, give me some data. The software as a service. And so they're like, yeah, we can have some data. And the system runs the thing and spits it back. And they're just like, that's not possible. Do that again. And he took that customer from a $500 pilot to $2 million a month.
Don't go into
And probably in about 8 months. You've got to have a product that works. And someone paying you for the product totally validates that. Right? It totally validates that. And what you want to be able to find out, and you know, entrepreneurs always do this, oh, this customer is too big, this customer is too big. I worked at Intel for 10 years. You had no idea how many little problems plague 30, 40,000 Intel employees that IT could never figure out how to do. It just simply could not, or did not have the time. So I remember Zobni, trivial little app that essentially gave you insight into who was emailing you and this and that. I mean, it got downloaded in Intel in no time, like a weekend. And so IT just thinks, oh my gosh, oh, there's a rogue app in the wild. I remember the email that went out from IT. There's a rogue, 26,000 Intel employees downloaded Zobni.
Over a weekend?
Yeah, 26,000. So IT shut it down, and then some of the execs went crazy, because they were using it, right? And you know, and the execs are like, why can't IT give us that kind of simple app? IT doesn't do that. So you know, it's a lot around, you know, not being scared enough to go test these things. You have to have a product, but you'll be very surprised that if you push hard enough, somebody somewhere has a problem that your product probably solves, and probably solves in an elegant way. You know, and that's what this entrepreneurship and startup world does for us. It allows you to just focus on something that looks very trivial, but if you have enough people who are interested in it, you can build a business out of it.